Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing my 2021 Tesla Model 3. This is my personal car and this is my daily, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the packages I chose and I'm going to go ahead and review it for you guys. So here is the front of this Tesla Model 3. In the front they're not going to be a engine, obviously. Teslas are all electric. For the storage place, there is actually a good amount of storage place right here in the front. And by the way, this place is called the Frunk. And for 2021, the storage place here in the front actually got smaller. So before the facelift, this storage place was a little bit bigger. There's going to be a hook right here, and it will get actually screwed in here. Let's say if you get stuck, you could use it to be able to get pulled out. There's going to be a light right here. A lot of people replace those lights because this light is very dim at night. And here is the windshield fluid, and underneath that plastic cover they're going to be basically the heat pump and a few other things. For the color, obviously it's white, and it is the only white color that Tesla is offering on the Model 3. And you could choose other colors like the red color they have. It's a $2,000 option, but I don't think it's worth that price. And there's other colors you could choose from. They range between $1,000 to $2,000, but I personally think that this white color looks very good on this Model 3. By the way, this one is the long range, and there's 3 trims you could choose from. There is the standard range, which is a rear-wheel drive, and then there is this long range, which is an all-wheel drive, and it has more range on a full charge. And then there's a performance, and I think the long range is the best value. Coming to the front, I really like the way how it looks. A lot of people told me actually it looks like a Porsche. And for the headlights, I love the fact that they're nice and dark. So the inside of them is nice and dark. Everything is LED, which is expected for a $47,000 car. This is going to be the daytime running light. Turn signal indicators are going to be all the way in the bottom. Low beam is going to be sitting in a projector tube, and the high beam is going to be sitting in a reflector. I believe there is 2 reflectors, and in the bottom they're going to be the fog light, and they're going to be an opening all the way in the bottom of the bumper, and they're going to be an opening right here on the side. And overall, I think the design of the Model 3 is nice, definitely not aggressive. And by the way, I did add that Tesla emblem, the red emblem. I honestly have mixed feelings about it. I might be getting rid of it. I'm not exactly sure because I'm going with a more aggressive look. I definitely have a lot of mods that I'm going to be installing on this Model 3. But let's go to move to the side of this Model 3 and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the side. So here is a side view of this 2021 Tesla Model 3. The first thing I did is I removed the wheel covers. I think without the wheel covers this car looks much better, and I did get a set of lug nut covers and a center cap just to complete the way how those trims look. And prior to the facelift, the window sills and the door handles were chrome, but now they're black, and I feel like the car just looks much sportier without the chrome. And for the rims, I love the way how the rims look, but I really wish they were a tiny bit bigger with this style. Sadly, Tesla offer the 19-inch with a different style and different color, so I really wish that Tesla offered these in 19s. I think it would have looked really good. But basically there's 2 options. There is this, and then there is the 19-inch rims. The size of those rims, they are 235, 45, 19, and again, they look very good. There's a good amount of rubber on them. Suspension is nice and comfortable, and having bigger sidewall or more rubber, it does improve the ride quality. So I'm happy with my rim choice. And by the way, on the fender, they're going to be a camera, and they're going to be a turn signal indicator right on top of that camera. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this Tesla Model 3, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of the Model 3, and I personally think the front is a little bit on the softer side, but the back is definitely much better. For the tail lights, they have a really nice design to them. Everything is LED right here. The reverse lights are very bright at night, and inside of them they're going to be almost a chrome piece. And by the way, the charge port is going to be right here, and I do have a 240 volt outlet, basically the NEMA 1450. And again, the tail lights have a really nice design to them. Everything is nice and bright and LED. Tesla is going to be in the middle, and dual motor is going to be all the way to the right, to tell you that this is the all-wheel drive version of the Model 3. And to be able to tell that this is the long range or the performance, for the performance is going to have a red line right underneath that dual motor badge. And in the bottom there are going to be some reflectors, and honestly I'm thinking to black out those reflectors, so I'm going to get probably some tint or some wrap to make them a little bit darker. And there are going to be some parking sensors on the back bumper, and there is by the way, parking sensors in the front, I forgot to mention that. And they're going to be an ABS plastic trim all the way in the bottom. There are going to be 3 ways to open the trunk of this Tesla. One way is from the app, the second is from the screen, and the third is going to be a button on the trunk right underneath the Tesla logo. It's a rubber button, just go ahead and click on it, and that will open the trunk or the tailgate of this Model 3. And it does have a button right here to close it, so it does have automatic trunk. Inside there is a very good amount of storage place. All the way to the left there's going to be a small cubby, and right underneath there's going to be a ton of storage place. So I'm really happy about the storage place in this Tesla Model 3. By the way, this bag is for the charger. This is the adapter, so if you go somewhere else beside the Tesla chargers or the Tesla charging stations, you could use this. But let's go ahead and move inside this Tesla Model 3, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the inside. To lock or unlock the car, there are going to be 2 different ways. They're going to be the Tesla card or your phone, so you could use your phone as the key. And the mirrors are folded in. All you have to do is just go ahead and basically pull the door handle, and that will unlock the car. And to lock it, just close the doors and walk away from the car, and the car will lock by itself. Here is the door panel. Door panel is nice and soft. I did go with the white interior, so this section right here is going to be white. If you go with the black interior, the whole thing is going to be black. This top portion right here, it's that synthetic rubber material. It's nice and soft. This is almost, I'm not exactly sure if that's leather. It kind of feels like it, and it doesn't at the same time. There's going to be the door button, so it does not have a door handle. Well, there is a door handle right here. If you actually pull this up, it will open the door manually, but this is how you open the door. Beautiful stitching right here. This is nice and soft. The armrest is not the softest, it's not too bad, and I gotta clean this. With the white interior, it does get dirty very quick. And all the way in the bottom, this is actually soft. This is not plastic, which is good. Good amount of storage place right there. Speaker in the bottom, and seriously, the sound system in this car is beautiful. Here is the inside of this Tesla Model 3. The seats are beyond comfortable. They are the most comfortable seats I ever sat in. And it does have vegetarian leather, so this leather is vegetarian leather. Very easy to clean. And here are the seat controls, lumbar support. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2021 Tesla Model 3. Seats are very comfortable, and the glass is really big, so seeing out of this Tesla Model 3 is very easy. Here is the steering wheel, looks very good, and it does almost have this flat bottom design to it. There's going to be some gray trim, and I think prior to the facelift, the leather wasn't like this. It had like a different leather. On the steering wheel, there are going to be two wheels, one on the right and one on the left. This will basically control the voice command, and this will control the music and the volume. Tesla, of course, in the middle, and they're going to be on the left. The turn signal controls, high and low beam, basically could only flash using this stock, and they're going to be a button to turn on the wipers. Basically, it will bring this menu up. If you click the button on the side, click on this, and you can actually control the wipers. And that's where the vent is, and there's going to be another vent right here. So that's how basically the air gets pushed up. And on the right, there's going to be the gear shifter. To put it in reverse, just go ahead and pull it up or lift it up, and it will display the backup camera, and two cameras on the side will activate. You could actually turn off the fender cameras if you want to. I always like to have them on. It's much easier to see that way. To put it in neutral, just go ahead and put it down, push it down a little bit, and to put it in drive, push it down hard, and then park is this button right here. And you could actually lock and unlock the car using that button. If you actually click it twice, actually it will only unlock it. So if you click this button twice, it will unlock it if the car is locked. Here is a screen. It's a 15-inch screen that looks very good, and the resolution is very high. And I love the fact that the bezels are not too thick. If you click the car logo all the way to the left, it'll bring up this menu. You could control a few things like the lights, fog lights, mirrors, a steering wheel. You could fold the mirrors if you want to. And you could control the lights, like the headlights, turn them off, always leave them on auto, and there's a few other things too. And this is, I think, is very important. I usually keep it on here. There's chill and standard. You could control the steering wheel. You could have it on comfort, standard, or sport. Standard and sport, they're very heavy around parking lots. So let's say if you're trying to park your car, it's going to be super heavy to actually turn the steering wheel. So it's best to leave it in comfort. There are going to be a few modes right here. So basically, if you have it on roll, the car will keep rolling. And if you keep it on hold, basically it's brake hold. A lot of cars have it. Autopilot, you could mess around with the settings, and then you'll have navigation and a few things right here. So there's a good amount of things that you could mess around with. And as I told you guys, the resolution is very good. Let me go ahead and put it in reverse again. Or I could just click this button right here. This will bring up the backup camera. And the resolution, as I said, is very, very good. Here is the climate control. You could control the air where it's coming from. Actually, you could adjust the vents, and that's how you control the air where it's coming from. So that's very good. And you could actually control the passenger as well. And it does have eSync and auto function. So here is the auto function. And by the way, it does have heated seats, and it does have heated steering wheel. This is a 2021, so that's why it has heated steering wheel. Prior to the facelift, it did not have heated steering wheel. Navigation is very clear, and it does have a satellite view, and it has the normal view. And here is the dash cam. So it does show the footage basically when I'm driving. And there's Sentry mode. I did actually erase the memory stick. I was having issues with it, but it's working good now. You could play some music. There is a streaming service for a year, and there is a few other things. You could do a ton of things, and it does have heated seats, driver and passenger. And here is the wiper control. You could see the charging, the energy, and there's just a ton of things. You could actually play games here as well. And the best thing about this car is that there is YouTube and Netflix and Hulu. So let's say if you want to watch a movie in your car, you could do it while eating or while doing whatever you are doing. And super easy, as I said. Here is the volume control, and you can control the volume from that wheel right here. It's going to display it right there. And as I told you guys, there's just a ton of things. Down here, there are going to be 2 wireless phone chargers, so you could put 2 phones right here. And by the way, I actually ended up putting a ambient lighting. It looks so nice at night. And this metal console right here is brand new for 2021, and I really like the design of it. Inside there is a ton of space, 2 USB-Cs, and I did actually end up buying this tray. I could put a ton of things right here, so this tray was about, I think, 15-16 bucks, and I think it's worth it. And you could actually remove it by moving it up like this, and it does carry a very good amount of stuff. And I think this should have been standard with this car. 2 cup holders, good size, and here is the armrest. Feels nice and soft. I wish it was a tiny bit padded, but it's no big deal. And there is a ton of storage place inside as well. As you guys see, I have my stuff inside. And up here, there are going to be 2 lights. Nice and bright. The mirror is frameless. And there's going to be a visor. And this part right here is actually magnet. And here is the mirror. I did not actually remove this yet. I might keep it on, I don't know. But the lights are very, very bright, and this piece right here is magnet as well. And the whole roof is glass. Not a big fan of this piece right here. I really wish it wasn't there. I wish the whole thing was glass, but I'm happy with this glass piece. It does bring in a good amount of light. Here is the back door, and the back door is the same as the front. It does have the same design. This is nice and soft. This is finished in white, nice and padded. Here is the door button to open it, and all the window switches are automatic up and down, which is very good. I really like this white stitching right here, and this is actually even soft, so that's good. There's going to be a speaker right there, and a ton of storage space for the back door, which is very good, so I really like that. And this is nice and soft, not plastic. Here is the back seat, and the legroom is pretty good, even with the driver's seat being in the easy entry position. Basically, when you put the car in park, the seat will move back, and when you put it in drive, it will move to the front. So there's a good amount of legroom. Headroom is not too bad, but if you're over 6 feet, probably your head is going to be brushing. And something that I really don't like about the back seats is the fact that the seats are almost straight. I wish they were reclined a little bit to be a little bit more comfortable, but it's not too bad. They're going to be an armrest with 2 cup holders, and the armrest is very soft and very comfortable to put your hand on. And they're going to be AC vents, USB-Cs. There are going to be 4 USB-Cs in this Tesla Model 3, and by the way, I did put ambient lighting, and I did have some up there, but I did actually remove them because they kept falling, so I'm gonna get another set. And that's how the front of this Tesla Model 3 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of my 2021 Tesla Model 3. I'm definitely going to be putting a ton of mods on this car, like a rear spoiler and probably a splitter here in the front, and just to make this front a little bit more aggressive. And let me know what you guys think about this red Tesla emblem. Do you guys think I should remove it, or do you guys think I should probably like debadge the whole thing, or get probably a gloss black Tesla badge? So let me know what you guys think. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Tesla Model 3, and if you guys did, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.